All right, good morning, everybody. Uber 757 here. We're all Uber and Lyft drivers and professional drivers. Good to have them. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So, it's 09:15 in the morning, June 1st, 2018, and I'm here at the VA Veterans Administration Outpatient Clinic. Just had my appointment. I was trying to stick around and get some blood work done, but the blood work line is mad long, and I don't feel like being there all day. So I already saw my shrink and therapist, and I have other things to do, like this video, for example. So I didn't even know that the VA had like a Veterans Affairs police car thing there. Interesting. But and yeah, here's the Department of Veterans Affairs community-based outpatient clinic. So at 244 Clearfield Avenue in Virginia Beach. So if you're a veteran and you need some stuff done, you don't feel like going over to the VA Health Hospital over in Hampton, come over here and you can get some assistance. Although it still might be kind of slow, a lot of times it's better than going over to Hampton. If you're over here on the south side. So let's get started with today's video. And for the veterans, I'll leave a Google Maps coordinates to this place, so if you need assistance, you can find it in case you don't know where it is. So all right, rider drivers. So today is gonna be a recap about Norfolk International Airport. I haven't done it in a while, but I want to add something a little bit different to it that I didn't really do last time I talked about Norfolk International Airport, and that's been, wow, that was probably one of my earlier videos. I think it was even back. I think it was back when my channel was just my name, Blaine Madison, before I had it as Uber 757. So I'm coming off of the interstate right now, near Military Highway, which Military Highway would be towards my left. I'm coming onto Robin Hood Road. And by the way, in case you don't know, there's a brand new stop sign right there. It's been there for a while, a little while now, but for many of you, maybe you don't come to the airport that much. You used to be able to roll right through here, and yeah, you haven't been able to do that now for a few months. So we're gonna go down here, and we'll really get into the meat of the video here as we drive on to Norfolk International Airport property, ORF. All right, so yesterday I was making my video from the Sprint store in Virginia Beach, telling you guys about a few things that were happening with Sprint, T-Mobile, how it may affect the Uber hub there, and also the fact that Lyft needs to step their game up because they don't have any hubs in this area, period. So this is the Federal Aviation Administration's observation area here, where when my son was younger, I would bring him here to watch the airplanes take off and land here at Norfolk International Airport. And right now it's pretty slow. ORF isn't like as busy an airport as like Reagan National, where you guys see me on some of my videos when I'm doing tour bus work, or maybe BWI. It's not as busy as those airports, but still it is an important airport. So when I was in the Sprint store, I had a guy come in while I was talking to the Uber rep, very nice lady, and he was like, you know, where do the drivers go, Uber drivers go, Lyft drivers too, really, when they need to pick up somebody as far as the queue for the airport? Where's the Uber Lyft staging area to get into the queue for Norfolk International Airport? And something I didn't cover last time, because personally I think going to the queue is a waste of time here at Norfolk International. But for those of you that want to do it, figure I'll let you guys know where it is. So just turn the corner there, and that's the TNC Staging area. So you're going to come right into here, and this is where you're going to go in order to stage for Norfolk International Airport. So there's some Uber and Lyft drivers here right now who are just sitting here chilling, waiting for requests to come in. But this is where you come over here to do so. So I'm just making this video because a lot of you guys don't know where to come here in the 757 in order to pick up requests for Uber and pick up requests for Lyft. And you see it comes all the way back here into the back so that you guys can, there's plenty of room back here. And a lot of people are back here in the queue waiting for requests from the airport. It's right by the FedEx building, Federal Express. So that way you guys, if you're looking for like a landmark, if you pass the FedEx building on coming off of Robin Hood Road, then you know that you've gone too far. I ran into a friend of mine that drives Uber from the old Domino's crew from back in the day, one of the bros. What up? You know who you are. You're on my Facebook, so you'll probably see this when I share it. So I was just right there in the FAA observation area right there. That road there runs right into Robin Hood Road. You might be able to see the trucks in right there. That is Interstate 64 in Norfolk. And down there out of view, I can see the naked eye, but the GoPro probably can't see it. That's Military Highway down that way. And of course, the ring road that goes all the way around the airport perimeter. So basically come down Robin Hood Road in Norfolk. When you get to this bend here by the FedEx here, you will come in and you will see a sign here. Again, right by the FAA Observation Area, you'll see a sign right here that will say TNC Staging. And so you'll come past this booth going out here towards where FedEx is, and this is where you will sit, and this is where you will wait in the queue if you're at the airport doing rideshare with Uber and or Lyft, waiting on requests. Now typically I don't come and get into the queue of the airport because usually when I'm driving most of the time at night, as you guys know, I usually, if I'm passing by, if I get done with somebody, because the airport's like over there is like Virginia Beach, like on the line literally, so I'll get like requests, or if I am doing airport stuff, then you guys already know, I've talked to you guys before about the corridor in Virginia Beach where about 3:30 in the morning, for some strange reason on Monday mornings, sometimes on Tuesday, can get like extremely busy. And of course the short drive corridor, basically from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel all the way down to where do I want to say, all the way down basically through Chicks Beach and almost and almost to the state park. You can, about 3:30 in the morning, starting at that time, you can pull a lot of Uber and Lyft rides to the airport. So that's why I typically don't come and sit in the airport queues, but if it works for you, it works for you. You know, if it was working for you, I can't tell you any different, but typically that's what works for me. But if you want to come and sit in the queue, this is where you come. And again, I've made a video before about the Norfolk International Airport. Really didn't come into the queue because I don't really use it. But after running into one of you guys yesterday who just subscribed to my channel, thank you for doing that. When you were trying to find out where to go, I figured I'd come make a video about it so you know where to go. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to go to Google Maps, and in the description of the video I'm going to leave the GPS coordinates to this lot so that you can get to this lot if you are new to rideshare and you don't know where the TNC lot is at Norfolk International Airport. So let's go ahead and drive into the airport, and I'm going to do a refresher also real quick too about Norfolk International Airport and a couple of things that you guys need to know about ORF. No matter what airport you're at here in Virginia or wherever you are, don't forget to have your trade dress in the proper spot. I have my Lyft there, and I have my new Uber emblem there. Of course, my old U there, so I couldn't pull it off from my trade dress video I made a couple of months ago. Now, I haven't put my Uber and Lyft decal back on the front since my car passed inspection, but I will be doing that very soon. But remember to have your trade dress basically right in this general area of your vehicle on the passenger side, so that you don't get a ticket and nothing like that when you're going into these airports. So you get a request and time to go to the airport. So we're leaving the staging area, and then that curve, you'll just make a right. You'll make a right and you'll follow this on around. So stay on this road. On before, but that over there is Norview Avenue. That's another entrance, okay, to get in here off of Norview. Those trees there. So we're still on the same road. We came from over that way. And so when you get down here, you're going to make a left turn. And then you'll make a left or right, depending on if you want arrivals or departures. If you're coming off of Norview, there will be signs, of course, telling you where to go as far as the arrivals or departures. All right, so we're gonna go to departures first. Okay, here in the departing flights you have American, United, Allegiant, of course short-term, long-term parking. If you want Southwest, you need to go down there further to the other side. We're going to go down there to Southwest in a minute, and I'm going to show you guys where Southwest is. So you'll follow this around and it'll take you down here towards the terminal for departures. 15 miles an hour. Typically you want to be in this middle lane here, in my opinion. Even when I'm doing tour bus work, I'm in the middle lane usually. And watch out for people coming in and out these crosswalks. Sometimes they will dart out right in front of you. So you drive right on around here. Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. And then if you want to get over, get over. But make sure you check by turning your head and check to make sure nobody slid up behind you. So once you get here to departures, right now we're at Allegiant. You don't stay here long. You drop your passenger off, you say a few words to them, greetings to them, whatever, you know, if they're super cool like I do, and you leave. This is for curbside drop-off only. Unattended vehicles will be towed as per FAA security regulations. So do not be here long, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. Drop them off, say a nice greeting to them, farewell to them, and get up out of here. So let's go over to where Southwest departures are. On same building, but on the other side of this building, that's where Southwest has departures at. Why Southwest is the oddball, I don't know. I don't know, probably something to do with ORF itself or Southwest, who knows. So we're now leaving United, American, and Allegiant, which are on this side over here for departures. And you simply roll straight, roll down here. Now, this little intersection down here is a bit tricky because you have traffic merging out of there when it's busy, people coming out of there when it's busy, and then it all kind of just into this one kind of strange lane with the crosswalk. So just watch it. For those of you who are tour bus drivers, motor coach captains, most motor coaches will easily fit here the 13.6 clearance. So we're going to go over here to the other side of departures. On the other side here of departures, that's where Southwest departure is. Okay, so you come over here to this side here where you see these folks here. This is where Southwest curbside drop off is, right over here. You don't want to, again, be over here long because the Airport 5 donut will get a little nervous and you might get a ticket. So don't be here long either. Say hi, you know, say goodbye to your passengers, finish up your conversation, your niceties to them, because a lot of your passengers are very cool, and you know, and be on your way. Be on your way. Obviously, help your passengers with their luggage. You know, as long as you're not going to hurt yourself, hurt your back, nothing like that, you know, or damage their property, you know, use good judgment on that one. I made a video in the past about that. Just go back to my archives, you might see. I think it was something like when to handle passengers' luggage. Back out, we're heading out of Norfolk International back towards Norview, but I'm going to bust a U-turn here by this parking garage where I used to take limousines into when I did limo car service work. Used to go into there before I picked up my passengers. So we're gonna bust a turn here, and I'm gonna show you guys where to drop off for TNC, okay, for Uber and or Lyft. All right, this is arrivals, okay? Norview Avenue is back that way. This is arrivals. What you do is arrivals curbside pickup for TNC. You don't go over there. Don't go over to the right. You come over here. Now, tour buses, we typically are going to be right here for tour buses. You don't want to be here. Tour buses, unlike some airports, tour buses, you know, here in Norfolk, we can idle no problem when you're doing pickups and drop-offs here. Down here, the taxi cabs are typically down here, so you don't want to be taxi cabs. That guard there will get you. So you don't want to be where the taxi cabs are, because, you know, and the courtesy vehicles are. That's not where you're supposed to be. So James River Transportation, who also has motor coaches, James River Transportation, that's their area there. And then we have the taxis here. Okay, don't be parking here. Okay, where you want to go is where this gentleman standing right now. It says TNC pickup right there. That's where you want to be. TNC pickup. Okay, TNC pickup. Now a lot of these folks, the app should tell them to go to door 5, but we know rideshare drivers, a lot of the passengers don't pay attention to the app, or sometimes the app will malfunction. But you want to make sure that you text them when you're not moving, or you call them and you tell the TNC passenger to go to door 5, because if they go down to door 3, you're not gonna be able to get them. You have to walk from door 3. Tell them to come to door 5. That's where you get them here at ORF. So if you're down at door 1, call them and text them and say, hey, go to door 5 or whatever. Or they say, oh, I'm over here. You know, it never hurts to text them real quick. Obviously text when you're not moving, when you're parked, or call them preferably and say, hey, go to door 5 after you get your bags, because the freaking carousels for your bags are right over in there, and meet you at the TNC booth at door 5. And then you get them. You make sure you watch your back right there. We just came in that way, so you can keep straight to that light there and bust left to Norview, or we can go back what I'm doing right now, the way that we came in, this way here, and you'll be good to go either way in most cases. But a lot of times you're just going to go off onto Norview Avenue, leaving the airport, because that'll lead you to the airport. I'm sorry, I said airport. Dude, I meant the airport. That'll lead you to the interstate. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You guys know I'm scatterbrained. Sorry. Drivers from Norfolk International Airport, my hometown, Norfolk, Virginia, Uber 757, where all Uber, Lyft, and professional drivers go to heaven. Please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Drive safely, fly safely, be well. All right, rideshare drivers, one more part to the video. Bonus. Okay, so this is a general aviation terminal here behind the Norfolk outlets, the premium outlets I've talked about before a few months back. Check out the video from probably about a year ago. So this is Signature, formerly Landmark. For those of you like myself who've been limousine drivers in the past, or car service drivers in the past, this is where you come pick up and drop off a lot of VIPs. There is a possibility as a rideshare driver that you'll have a VIP. So the procedure is to, once you know they're ready, come in the road here behind the outlet malls, come in through here, go over there, sit there, pick them up. Don't lollygag around, make sure they're ready, and then go. Now, if you're dropping off, you're taking someone to an airplane, like I did, I had the pleasure, myself or another driver, to take Robin Williams and his entourage back in the day doing car service work. Then you're going to drive, once you meet up with the appropriate staff in that general area there, you're going to drive down to the gate right here. And just like they did when I had Robin Williams and his entourage meeting and another limousine driver back in the day, before unfortunately he passed away, there'll be a bus or another vehicle down there that'll escort you onto the tarmac and then escort you to the private jet or prop aircraft that person will have. Now, it's probably going to be rare that that happens, but it's still possible that that's going to happen. So that signature, formerly landmark here at Norfolk International, the General Aviation Terminal. Little bonus information here for you guys on Uber 757, where all Uber, Lyft drivers, and professional drivers go to heaven. And as always, guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and please drive safely and drive with skill. See ya.